So good to see everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. Oh my goodness, so much to talk about, right? Always is. We're going to take the time that we have together to just simply allow ourselves some space to just be in this place at this time. You know, our minds are so busy all the time. Even right now, before we even begin, are you thinking about all the things you have to do later? Like even within the hour? And then how about the whole day, the whole week? I mean, oh my goodness, and then the rest of this month. So our minds really want to take us away from this now moment into the future. All right. And that's when our anxiety starts to build because we truly don't know what the future is. We really don't. And also, some of the things that have happened in the past, they also come in, and your mind tends to go to the past also. So, how can we allow ourselves and pull ourselves back to this moment, the now, right here, right in this place, right? Just being in this moment. To do that, the very first thing is just simply be aware of where you are, your surroundings, right here, right now, all of it. To help me just even remember that I'm here is just wiggling your toes. And can you feel your toes? Where are they? You might be sitting in a chair or a couch. You might even be sitting on the floor, might be sitting outside. So just notice, where are your feet? That's going to help you to come into the body. All right. So just noticing that. And then notice also just where your back is. Maybe if you're sitting, you don't have a back support, or maybe you do have a cushion behind you, but just notice that. Just notice that. And then just notice your whole entire body in this place. And then after noticing your body, what is the temperature of the air that you are experiencing right now? If you're outside, you might feel something. You might even feel a breeze. If you're inside, maybe you know the temperature of the air that's surrounding you. Just notice that. Any particular smells? Just notice if you're smelling anything. What do you hear? All the sounds that are just around you. What are you hearing? And even with eyes closed, if your eyes are closed, do you see anything? And if your eyes are open, what do you see? Just noticing that. And just taking all of those senses. And as we just went through that, that was less than a couple of minutes just to notice those little things. And to pull yourself into that where you're just maybe focused on sound or focused on the temperature of the air or a smell or what you're seeing. It allows your brain to go from thinking about the future, and you really don't know, the future truly is a mystery, or from running backwards into the past where it's history, we've learned from it, all right? And it pulls you into this moment. The other thing that truly helps pull me into this moment, no matter where I'm at, whether I'm in an MRI, whether I'm just sitting like any place, all right, right here, right now, the breath, your breath. Your breath is always a companion. It's always there with you. I am just so amazed at how centering, focusing on the breath can be. So we're just only going to take a few moments, just a few breaths to just notice that. So as you've been breathing the whole time we're here, but perhaps you haven't really paid specific attention to both your in and out breath. So as you just inhale, don't try to make it anything that it's not. Just notice the in breath. And then notice your out breath. And notice the little pauses that happen as you're first inhaling. Notice that little pause. And then you exhale. Notice the little pause before you inhale again. Focus on that. When your mind starts to go to either the future or the past, instead of feeling upset about it, you can be just amused by it, like, oh my goodness, look where my mind went. And I like to just use the word thinking because that's what our mind does. It's thinking. Like, come back to the breath. Just like a gentle kind of like come back, come back, come back to the breath. Begin again. And just feel the breath. Begin again. Inhaling and exhaling. Pulling yourself right to this moment, to this exact moment. You're here now. And that's perfect. Right here, right now. Just noticing the body, noticing where your feet are, noticing where your hands are, just noticing. And no matter where you are, whether you're just even driving in your car, of course, with your eyes open, all right, just sometimes just noticing the breath. When I come to a stop sign or a stop light, I sometimes just am aware of that stoplight means stop, breathe, and be. Just simply being in the now. Stop, breathe, and be right here, right now. Perfect. Enjoy just breathing today. Take a moment and just breathe. Just breathe. Thank you.